and your money. My today's topic is how to choose the best personal trainer just for you. Now, I've been told that I'm talking too much on YouTube. 20-minute shows, nobody ever has the time to listen to 20 minutes. So I will shorten up. I will make it in 3 minutes this time, and I will record 2 different parts for that topic. So you can take 3 minutes and then you can run again. So let me think about the personal training topic. There are millions and millions of personal trainers out there who are so-called certified. You know what that means, certified? Certified means they had enough money on their credit card and the credit card did not get declined when they paid for the certification. That's all what it means, really. You need to take a closer look what these personal trainers, what else they have beside a certification. I see so many certified trainers who are not able to exercise, who never really worked out themselves. So here comes the first point. The trainer has to work out himself or herself for years to be able to decide what's good for you as a client. Very important. Always ask, how long do you exercise yourself? That doesn't mean it has to be a bodybuilder. That doesn't mean it at all. He has to be in good shape and healthy. And ask him how many years he trains. He should train between 3 and 5 years minimum. Okay, I'm in with 30 years. That's how old I am. That's the bad news for me. The good news is you can really profit from that kind of knowledge, because I tried really every kind of workout. There's nothing what I didn't try. Second thing, you need to choose your personal trainer depend on your age. Your trainer should be always similar age as you are. Otherwise, he doesn't understand that your testosterone level is maybe not as high anymore as with 20. So he needs to do different kind of workouts. Also, when you are a woman, you are in premenopause or in menopause, you are sometimes depressed. The trainer has to be able to work with that. Very important. There are different exercises what you can do to get out of depression. Very important. So it's always good when you are 50 not to have an 18-year-old trainer. Now comes the next problem. All these huge gym chains, guess what? They all have these 18, 19-year-old trainers because they pay the trainers for half an hour, maybe $8, $9, maybe. For an hour exercise, they pay $17, $18 average here in Florida. So what are you exactly expecting for that amount of money? Guess what? Exactly. That's what you are getting. Somebody who just made his certification. That's what you get. Always look for smaller gyms, for privately owned gyms. They most of the Welcome to Conny's in the Mix, your health and your money. Today with the how to choose the best personal trainer for you, part 2. And I was again over 4 minutes. I cannot believe that. How fast should I talk? So, second part, personal training, how to decide what's good for you. You know what? When your personal trainer is always texting and on the phone, that is not the right personal trainer for you, because he is more concerned about his incoming calls and texts than about your health. And that's not why you are paying him. Also, if the personal trainer is always talking about himself, how good he looks, how healthy he is, and what else he is doing, and it's always talking about his problems, you need to give him a psychiatrist. Give him an address to a psychiatrist, because she or he gets paid by you to work out and not to listen to her or his stories. Very important, because I see that all the time, that the personal trainer is talking. The other way around is the same. I finish that very fast, because at the very end, if the client is talking all the time, then she or he will not get any results either. But in half a year, your client will tell everybody that he or she spent all that money and it didn't work because the trainer was just expensive. They will never tell their friends that they were talking the whole time. Very careful. You have to be really hard and decide what kind of trainers you want to work out with. Also, the trainer needs to ask you what injuries you had, What was your lifestyle previously? What did you have on your back, knees, surgeries? Very important. He needs to ask you that. Very important. The personal training has to be adapted to what you are coming up with health-wise. Very important. Very important. I cannot even tell you how important that is. Also, please, if you want to have all these points together when you are thinking about booking personal training, on my blog, on my website, you can see it under the picture. Conny Gyura is my name. Under connygyura.com, you go on my blog, and that I have listed all these points, what you have to ask and what you have to think about together, so you can print it out there. Don't forget, print it out before you are booking a new personal trainer. What else do I have to say? Good idea is also, if you are in Florida, around Miami, why don't you book half-hour or 1 hour personal training session with more? Fit and Fight, I'm for sure one of the best trainers around. I don't want to say in the whole United States, because I'm not Donald Trump. Otherwise, I would say I'm the best of the best and I will make you the best ever. I'm not saying that, but I'm for sure one of the best around. And why don't you book half-hour, 1 hour with me here at Fit and Fight, here Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach, just to see the difference and what's really important when you are choosing a personal trainer. I would love to talk to you personally about that. Website connygyura.com. Take a look under my blog. See you next Friday. I'm Conny Gyura, former German, European and world champion in bodybuilding, and I'm a banker too. That means it's not only here there is something to reboot your health and wealth today. Today is the day, and your wealth is your health. You can put the money today into personal training, or you put your money tomorrow in your MDs, in your doctors, and maybe in the chemotherapy. And I'm sure you don't want to do that. So that's your option. See you next Friday.